we bring the boom!
So what we do, folks, Fumbling the Bag, Week 9. Best Bets show here. Yes. We're bringing the boom and then some. I mean, the picks have been just magnificent so far this year.
Can't really complain too much, folks, if you guys have been following. You know, our picks have been head on. I know I'm 19, 10, and 1. And overall, let me say my overall, 60, 61, and 5. 5 pushes. That's crazy.
Yeah, you have all the pushes. I do not have half as many. I only have one push on the year. That was a lock pick also. 66, 55, and 1 on the year. 9 and 7 this last week. 18, 7, and 1 on these picks. This is why you guys should stay tuned. We're up on the year, like way up. Mystery Man also another 3 in 1 week puts him to 15 and 9.
Ooh.
So if you just listen to us and bet it, so far it's gone your way. So as I've kind of learned over the years, might be the time to fade us or not. I don't know.
Second half of the season.
Yeah, usually this is when it all falls apart for your boy. So I'm going to be betting less. I got 3 picks today, so.
Hey, I finished good. I finished better than I start most of the time. So hopefully that trend continues.
Hey, yeah, then you'll be beating me. I believe you are up on me for the year. So 18, 7, and 1. You had what, 20?
19, 10, and 1.
19, 10, and 1. We're right there, neck and neck.
We're right there.
We've been giving out a little more juice than I have. Also, check out the NBA shows when they come out. They're usually day of kind of thing. Andre's just firing bets away. Yeah,
check it daily. I may not be putting anything on there every day, but at least every other day because I'm an NBA guy.
Yeah, and
it's hard though, folks. It's very hard.
Yeah, pain. There's a lot of pain everywhere, dude. Not for me. You won't be seeing anything but a Pistons money line going my way. Anyways, yeah, let's just get right to it. We'll talk about Thursday night and kind of a couple things that just happened. Biggest news coming out today, which it was kind of suspected already. Stephon Diggs out for the season. That's his karma for not being a Buffalo Bill no longer. Torn ACL.
Damn.
Hate to see it.
Damn. Man, a torn ACL.
And Nico Collins out for the season, I believe.
Oh, my goodness. That's, wow. That is tremendous for Houston.
Yeah, they got to go pick up a receiver. Maybe they go pick up the body of Odell Beckham Jr.
So, what do you think about their Super Bowl hopes or even playoff hopes, for that matter?
Playoffs, yeah. Super Bowl, no. They're in a weaker division. Also, let's just turn it over to the other news that just recently came. Anthony Richardson got benched for Joe Flacco. I swear to God, if Joe Flacco somehow wins Comeback Player of the Year twice in a row, I'm going to kill myself.
He won't do it twice.
DeMar Hamlin
Not twice,
has to win this award for me. I need the Disney movie to come true. A lot of money on the line here.
I think as far as my man getting benched, Richardson, I guess they had to do something because he took himself out of the game. Because he said he was out of breath or whatever.
Yeah, he should have just handed the ball off and just kept pushing.
I mean, you never take yourself out during a crucial moment like that. Though. Never do that. I remember Scottie Pippen did that dumb stuff, man, and I will never forget. Yeah. And never. I feel a certain way about that.
Hey, I do too. Yeah,
that's what is that, man?
He was playing like shit anyway. My buddy actually hit me up with a stat where it's like, Richardson's never completed over 50% of passes in a game he's played in.
Hey, I mean, he's still a rookie though. I mean,
young, he's a rookie to me.
Better.
Yeah, he's a rookie to me.
But you got to let him play. But he has to have that attitude, like he wants to play and he wants to get better.
Yeah,
I don't know how practices are.
Should have just never said anything there. That's my ultimate thing there. Honesty sometimes hurts you. One other tidbit before we get to the picks: Deontay Johnson did get traded from the worst situation ever in Carolina to possibly the best now in Baltimore. So that'll be an immediate help for their team. Zay Flowers, and him will be the 1 and 2 there. Let's get right to it. I got nothing for you on Thursday night. Do you have anything for me for Thursday night? Or we can move the fuck on?
We can move on. I'm not touching that game.
Cool. Eileen Jets, Jet, whatever y'all be doing out there.
I'm gonna say Texans though. I think Texans win that game.
They're trash too. They're done. They're done now. No digs. They're done. Let's just give you my first lock of the week. God, I think I've bet this team every time they've gone on the road this year. Give me Dallas plus 2.5. If I can get the plus 3 still, even better. At Atlanta, I think this number shores up, and I really think Dallas should be the favorite here.
I cannot put my money on Dallas anymore. Nor can I even say that they're going to win games, even if they're underdogs, man. Dallas is terrible. Atlanta is playing well now. They really are. They have control of their division. They're feeling good. Kirk is playing. He bounced back from that previous game.
They played Tampa Bay. That was kind of hurt. I mean, Tampa Bay showed some, grit there. They gave it their all.
Well, we know that Tampa Bay is better than Dallas, right? Although you can't compare teams like that.
Can't compare them. I'd say they're about even, in my opinion.
Wow.
But I think Dallas they've been playing well. They're going to be the one team that loses all these games at home. They've lost 4 straight at home, and they're just going to keep winning on the road.
Well,
that's how I see their season outlook. They'll be 10-7 or something.
Have you seen Prescott's numbers? His touchdown to interception ratio.
It's not great.
It's not great at all.
Yeah, I think
Mahomes
isn't great either.
Yeah, but he's still winning.
Yeah.
I think he's thrown like 8-9 interceptions, maybe 7 or 8 touchdowns, maybe.
Maybe. I mean, he's
going to be
yakking. He's going to be yakking it up to CeeDee Lamb. I mean, they lost another big one to the Niners. I just don't see this team losing twice in a row. Not in Jerry world. Okay, 3 times in a row. Yeah, they did lose. They got their ass kicked before the Lions. I forgot.
Hey,
give me Dallas 2.5 though. I'm in. I don't think Atlanta's as good as we think, so that's really my main reason behind the play. No stats, no nothing. Again, just feel it in here.
I'm taking them dirty birds.
All right,
stay dirty.
All right, what do you got, Dre?
Okay, my first pick is going to be your boys, the Buffalo Bills.
Oh, funny you say that. That is my second best bet also.
All right. Yeah, I got it at -6.5. You said it's -6 now?
It is. I seen 6. Yeah, I seen a 6
I'll
earlier. I think
6.
people. Yeah, and I really wanted to bet the Miami +6, but man, everyone's kind of talking me off the ledge here.
Well, they're playing really good football right now.
Yeah.
He's starting to the quarterback starting to get his receivers involved, even the young ones.
Keon Coleman, coming up.
Oh man,
Amari. I don't even think Amari did much last game either. Again, but he's there. He's going to be a distraction. He's going to be someone they have to keep an eye on now.
I think Josh knows this team for some reason. It seems like he knows
because he's played there 7 years.
Well, yeah, but I mean, just the personnel though too, and he knows the way. I'm not going to call it a system because he's a better quarterback than just a system quarterback, but it's sort of like a system right now.
No,
and he's getting the run involved, the running game involved more.
Yeah,
Cook is cooking.
Oh, Ray Davis has been good too. I would say Ray Davis is just as good as James Cook has been.
So we can talk about Miami a little bit. They lost again, although Tua is back. But without Tua, they've definitely been struggling. But they've had
4.5 last week.
Yeah. Well, Buffalo has had their number even with Tua playing. So let me give you some stats here.
Oh, it's bad. It's bad.
You probably already know. Bills have won each of their last 11 home games against opponents on a losing streak, and which would be Miami. They're on a losing streak. Again, another one. The Dolphins have lost each of their last 10 Sunday games at Highmark Stadium.
Yeah. They don't win there. They don't win at the Ralph. Yeah.
Well, when's the last time they beat Buffalo?
Last year in Miami when Tua got concussed the first time.
Okay.
So the last 3 matchups, because they met each other in a playoff game too, they've lost 3 of the 4.
Now I don't know about ATS as far as covering.
They covered the playoff game. Okay. They covered when they won. They did not cover the other 2 games. 2-2.
Hey. We gambling, so I'm gambling on Buffalo, but I think it's a really good gamble.
Yeah, I think they're about to whoop their ass. That's kind of what it comes down to. I wanted to not just bet my teams every week, but here I am again. One of them did make the card. Spoiler alert, my other 2 teams this week, I am fading again. Just, hate to say that. I almost wanted to fade the Bills, too. I told you that this morning, but we're going to bet Buffalo.
Yeah, I'm on Buffalo, man.
Yeah,
I should have been on them last week.
Hate Miami. Oh, man, I should have been too, Mystery Man. You was right. They were in my parlays, though. Let me give you my last pick of the week, and we can move on. It's a dirty one. New England +3.5 at Tennessee. Neither team has anything to play for. For some reason, New England will win or cover this game. I don't know how to explain it other than I just watched Tennessee get the shit kicked out of them by Detroit. Yeah. If special teams is like a problem for them, they're going to have a huge issue against New England. You usually play sound special teams.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not mad at this pick. I think they have a very good chance of covering that. You know, it's I don't know. New England is they're sneaky. Sometimes they play really well, you know, and sometimes they don't. But I think they have a makeup of a good team, of a solid team.
Yeah.
It's just going to take some time, but I like that pick.
Yeah, neither of them are going to the playoffs, so just the way that goes. So.
Right.
There's some dirty games this week, so you got any other best bets for us?
Yes, I do. My second one will be L.A. versus Seattle. I got the Rams. It's really a pick 'em.
Yeah, I've seen
1.5.
I've seen 1.5s out there. Nothing tells me, you know, Stafford ain't gonna have his full little arsenal again.
Well, what? A cup and the cooler, they're going to be there, right?
Yeah, they're there. That's what I'm saying. He has the arsenal back.
Okay. Okay. Well, see, another thing is they have extra days to prepare for Seattle. Also, it's a division game. I think the Rams are just playing good football right now. I think they're about to get at their peak. Another thing too is Rams have covered 4 straight times on the road at Seattle. That tells you everything. Guess where the game is?
It's in Seattle.
Right.
Lumen Field. Back-to-back L's at home, though, is crazy to think about for a team that started out 3-0.
Yeah.
I'm with you in the lean. I wouldn't bet it. It'll make my parlays this week.
Okay.
Just a little sprinkle on them. Other things there was one other game I really looked at this week, and you goddamn right, it was the New Orleans Carolina game.
I looked at that too.
I think that's a Derek Carr line. It can't be a Rattler line, but I can't in good faith bet when New Orleans and Carolina play each other, even though I was on New Orleans week 1. Carolina just... I'll probably bet against Carolina. That'll probably be a lock every week for me the rest of the year besides this week.
What is it, 7? -7?
That's 7 right now.
That is a lot for a New Orleans, but Carolina may be that bad, though.
Dude, they have nothing. They might get Dalton back this week, I guess, so I don't know, maybe that helps, but their hope that... David... This is my thing. If your owner is taking part in what the team is doing, you probably have a bad team. David Tepper, Jerry Jones. I know there's one other joker in there, too, that I can't think of. Woody Johnson, sorry.
Woody Johnson, don't forget about him.
Don't forget. I just Aaron Rodgers needs one more friend, dude. They can maybe not go 2-7 if he gets another friend. And honestly, if they lose this week, I'll laugh. So
it's gonna be.
If them and the Dolphins lose again, it's over. Bills don't even have to.
Well, at least the Dolphins have a good complaint. Two
is
our
they got their issues too. They don't have no defense or offensive line.
Now that should have been something that should have been handled, before the season started, though.
And I was telling you, remember when people said the Jets have a top 10 offensive line? Tyron Smith's a shell. Vera Tucker's bad. They got holes
they
all
barely
over
have
that
a
line.
top 10 defense.
Yeah,
and
they're all hurt too. That's been the other problem.
Yeah, it's just turmoil there right now.
It's great.
But
it makes me so happy.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not happy because I picked them to win their division. Shit.
That's your fault. That's your fault. A lot of people
are happy.
Every year, people are like, the Bills aren't winning the division. Well, tell me when.
I'm not a Rodgers fan, but I'm not happy right now.
Yeah, I ain't either. Respect his game. Hate him as kind of a man.
Back to that New Orleans game. I'm gonna take New Orleans. I mean, I'm not money on that though.
Yeah, lean. Easy,
just
dude.
I'm
not touching it.
I can't touch it.
All right, let me get the mystery man's picks before we just move it to.
Well, I got one more pick.
Yeah. Oh,
I got one more.
You got one more. Okay.
Detroit, Green Bay. We talked about this this morning.
Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
I'm not taking Detroit. I'm gonna take the over 48.5. I'm taking a page out of your book.
Yeah, just from the last time I could see it.
I mean,
28-20.
Detroit has been scoring without Goff even doing anything. And last game, he didn't do anything. He did throw 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, they do play one of the best defenses in the league, though. So
come on, man.
But again, they said that about Tennessee last week. So
right, they were supposed to be top 5.
Well, they were like
number 1.
Literally watching the game, they're like, they're the number 1 defense. I'm like, full of shit. Get out of here. You already know.
You know the Lions won again, bitch.
Won again. So I'm also thinking that Green Bay is going to put some points up too.
Yeah, and Love did avoid a serious groin injury.
Okay.
He could play this week. I think that's why the Lions kind of going near Detroit's favor. If it's at 3, I might bet the Lions.
Yeah, I saw it at 3.5.
Yeah.
But if it goes down.
But yeah, I think if it goes to 3, I might take that.
I might put that in a parlay though. I'm gonna take that page out your book too.
Yeah,
Parlays.
a lot of lays happening. But
I like that pick though.
Mystery Man's picks real quick. Oh my God, my phone's blowing up, guys. Maybe there's NFL news for me. All right, Mystery Man's picks. This guy's 15-9, by the way, guys. You should always listen to when I give these out. Jets 1.5, Commanders -3.5, Chargers -2, Bears +1. Mystery Man, you've been doing everyone a favor with your picks this season, so bless your heart. All right, let's go to leans of the week, man. So I'll go over my picks one more time for the folks. Dallas +2.5. I get a 3 on betting the 3 all day. Buffalo -6. New England +3.5. Andre, what do you got?
Buffalo 6.5. 6.
6. We get it. Yeah.
Rams. Pick them. I'll just say because it's at -1 right now. I think.
Mm-hmm.
And also the Detroit Green Bay game 48.5 over 48.5.
Love it.
Yes.
Love it. Mystery Man, I'm not going over yours again. We just did it. Gave you a whole segment. All right, let's just go over some of the games again. You gave your leans for our picks too, so whatever. Jets in Houston. I like the Jets 1.5 there. You said you liked Houston?
Yes, I'll take the underdogs on that one.
Baltimore, Denver. Baltimore, I seen the number go back to 9, but I seen 8.5s out there. I'll take Baltimore, please, and thank you.
I'm gonna take Denver. I'm gonna be the risky cat.
The litmus test. Good litmus test for him, by the way. We got to see what.
If I can get that at 9.5, though.
If you get a 9.5, yeah, I seen
right
a 9.5 early, but I seen 9. So see how the numbers are really. They're even going crazy right now for Tuesday afternoon, which is kind of.
Yeah.
Usually it doesn't really change till Wednesday, Thursday, but I think injury reports and that are coming out.
I like this matchup, too. I think this is a good matchup, even though I think Denver is not as good as Baltimore. But I think they are still an up-and-coming team. I think their defense is really solid. I think this will be a bit of a test for Baltimore.
Yeah, fringe playoff team. I'm right there with that, and for some reason the Colts are a fringe playoff team. We talked about New Orleans, Carolina. We lean New Orleans. Cincinnati 7.5 hosting the Raiders. Give me the Raiders again. They'll just keep backdooring because Antonio Pierce has not got fired yet, and he loves kicking a field goal.
I'm gonna take Cincinnati.
They gotta get off the schneid eventually. Lesbian Joe Burrow 3-5.
Right. I don't like that number though. 7.5. But listen, I'll take Cincy. They got to win every game now.
Pretty much, and they got a tough schedule.
Hard.
Yeah, play all your division opponents, which tough. Chargers and Cleveland. Cleveland a 1.5 home dog. I like Cleveland here. Just Jameis Winston. It just keeps saying crazy stuff for us. We love you, buddy.
Oh, he might be the spark that they need, man. I'm gonna take Cleveland. I'll take Cleveland.
Just historic choke spot for the Chargers. Giants, Washington. I know I should just hit this really quick. That was for you, Jaden Daniels. That throw last week lost me a lot of money, but I love you guys.
Hail Mary.
Lost it.
Hail Mary.
Gotta have that one, yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was a crazy play.
I was watching the whole game, too, man. It was an excellent game.
I watched that over the Bills game because that was a fun game.
Yeah.
Bills game, they just rolled them. So, respect to them, but again, I'm leaning the Giants. I always do in this matchup with my boys. I like the 3.5 at home for the Giants.
Now, you mentioned that the Giants usually beat the Commanders.
Yeah.
Or usually cover the spread, at least.
They should have beat them the first matchup, but missed some field goals. They did some dumb shit.
I'm taking the Commanders, man. This is a new team. This is a new time, a new dawn.
I just don't see them going 7-2, which I would love to see, but you know, I'm a pessimist at heart, especially when I'm winning too much. Right. Chicago, Arizona. It's basically a pick 'em. It's like half a point, but I would take Chicago money line here.
I'm taking Arizona, and this was one of the plays that I thought about.
Yeah,
putting money on.
I mean, Mystery Man was on our side here too, so
was he?
I don't mind the Chicago one at all. I actually don't mind most of his picks except the.
Well, I like Arizona. I would take Arizona.
Oh, you like Arizona?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, not here.
I think Arizona has momentum. I think they're starting to. Something is brewing in Arizona. They're just not consistent.
I like Chicago's defense and like. Arizona still has nothing on defense. They have Kyler Murray, though.
They don't.
Like, put some more respect on that man's name, please. He
Yes.
is a good, like, he's a top 12 NFL QB.
Yeah, no doubt. I'll give you that.
I'll
for sure.
put him in that range. I just think he gets disrespected all the fucking time, and
He does, and I think a lot of it has to do because he's playing in Arizona.
yeah,
They just don't get any respect.
no,
But I think that he'll play Chicago really tough. I think they'll win.
fair.
They'll cover.
Fair.
Well, this was 1.5.
It's a half.
Okay,
A half of
they'll
point.
win.
Yeah, like I said, I take Chicago money line here. Jacksonville going on the road to Philly. Philly 7.5 point favorites at home here. I wanted to say Jacksonville, but their backdoor cover was last week, which I was on. I'll just take Philly stomping these guys. Philly still hasn't gotten into like their. And I mean, well, I guess after last week beating the shit out of the Bengals on the road. Maybe they do it again. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I think these guys are a better team than people think, and I think they're the second best team in the NFC next to the Lions still.
Well, I think they're getting healthier. I think A.J. Brown came back the game before, I believe.
Yeah.
But
and Devonta Smith, I believe, is back as well.
Okay, so I think I think they beat Jacksonville. I hate that number, 7.5 again.
Yeah, bad numbers.
I know, right? But I mean, this is 7.5 for a reason. I think the Eagles are on their way up. Jacksonville, I don't know what they are. I just don't know about Jacksonville right now.
They stink.
They pretty much
They have
stink,
a bad
right?
defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take Philly running all over them.
Philly it
Green
is.
Bay, Detroit, we talked about. You lean Detroit still?
Yeah, I think Detroit.
I lean Green Bay. Sorry, guys. Love my Lions, but just going to be a weird week. I don't know. Little nervous, but I wouldn't bet it. I'll watch the game and bite my fingernails the whole time. Rams, Seahawks, we talked about. We both lean Rams there. Sunday night football. Indianapolis Colts with Joe Flacco starting versus Minnesota. Indy a 5-point dog here on the road. I guess give me the 5 points and the revamped team.
Revamped, huh?
I guess. I don't even know if they're better with Joe Flacco or not. I don't. I literally don't know.
I think they are. He can throw the ball downfield.
He's
better
just
than Richardson.
he's just turnover prone is
He
what
can.
scares me.
They got to give him time.
They're going to be letting him sling it, and this is a scary defense to play against. So
Yeah.
I lean the 5, but I wouldn't be surprised if Minnesota whoops this team's ass too.
I lean the 5. I take the Colts.
Because they
I'll take
are
the
also
Colts.
Minnesota off the mini bye also, so that does also scare me.
Yeah.
They win.
They have time.
Bye week, Lions, short week to the Rams, mini bye. So maybe they have a little more in them since they played 2 games in 4 days and then basically had 2 weeks, 2
Well,
and
I'll
a half
say
weeks
this.
off.
They don't need to lose this game.
Oh.
However, I don't think they cover.
Yeah, I don't think they cover. All right, and finally, Kansas City going to host Tampa Bay in a Super Bowl rematch from a few years ago. Line's 8.5 here. Just give me Kansas City, I guess.
Let me tell you about Kansas City and that backdoor touchdown, man.
That pissed me off because this last week too, I changed my mind on the Raiders. I had the Raiders last minute. I was like, no, the Chiefs are going to kick the shit out of them. Had the Chiefs in a lot of parlays. Felt like a dumbass.
They had the backdoor touchdown. 4 minutes left. They have a 13, 14-point lead.
Yeah.
They let the Raiders drive down the field, get that BS touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, come on, y'all. I'm watching this whole thing go down too. No, I'm not. I got Tampa Bay, man. Forget that. But I know Kansas City will win the game, though. But I got Tampa Bay to cover.
Maybe Tampa Bay just wins the game, and I can stop thinking that Kansas City is going undefeated, winning the Super Bowl, and all my hopes and dreams are just crushed. I would just like that to be the case.
Well,
and I don't mean like I need Mahomes to get hurt or something. Like I just want to see him lose fair and square, maybe in the playoffs at some point. That'd be great.
Just at some point, right?
Like they're like bored with football. It feels.
They will not
They keep
go
winning.
undefeated.
They
Though.
keep
Trust me
winning.
on that.
They keep winning in creative ways. It seems like Mahomes doesn't even have to play A+ ball. It's scary.
Who did they pick up again? Who did they pick up?
They picked up Uche from the New England Patriots. He had 8.5 sacks last year. It's another interior lineman. That will do them well. And they picked up DeAndre Hopkins from Tennessee.
Yes.
That will help out. But, I mean, you'll get Hollywood Brown at the end of the year. And Hop might be a husk of himself. The man did say he, tore his ACL, prior to the season. I don't know. I don't know with him. I'm just, I hate ending the no.
He's a big target, though.
I don't want to end the show talking about the Chiefs. Let's talk about what we got going on, I guess, real quick. For you, you got NBA bets. It's full season. We're in full swing now.
I probably got an NBA bet for y'all tonight. It's a later game, so stay tuned to it.
Yeah, follow the Instagrams, the Twitters of the world. I mean, I got to start putting this shit back on for SEO and that, so y'all got to take a look. Just thankful for everyone who watches every week, or even just is like, oh, you have a podcast? Yeah, we do. And we keep doing it. It's not stopping anytime soon. We're going to try and fix the green screen issues, guys. Hey, I'll apologize there, so we're working on it.
We're getting to it. I'm always South Bend Savage, SB Savage. So if you go to X, just look up SB Savage. I'm right there.
Yep, I believe mine is still Little Dick Big Rich. And I always post there, and I also post at my Instagram, which is RichieDGAF, which stands for Don't Give a Fuck. Yes. So we'll leave you guys at that. Gamble responsibly as always. Please especially for people like if you're winning, don't go in over your head like I am, like I could be, and Well,
actually, I'm South Bend Savage. It is spelled.
South Bend Savage. Okay, we got it. Yeah, he got it up.
It's there.
And for me, Little Dick Big Rich. Follow it. I haven't been posting pics. I've barely been posting on there at all. My Instagram's really where I post, and you can see my sad, sorry Giants post from yesterday, where I posted the stat: Daniel Jones 1-14 in primetime games. Well, we're still betting it. Where's the gun noise? Ugh. God.
Listen, I post my NBA bets as well on X and Instagram.
And I'll announce it now because most people probably won't listen this far in the show. Coming in January, I will be doing a golf pick show. It might be outright winners. It might be top fives. It might be matchups. Tune in. Maybe we'll have some fun. We can get some new followers along the way and just show we're still doing this shit. We love you guys. We'll see you soon.
Peace.